In my hands, I have the brand new Odyssey S2S TRI-HOT putters, which, as you can see, the coloring looks amazing. But the big question is, are any of these going to make it into my bag? We're going to put them to the test. I'll tell you all about the tech. Let's get into it. Now, in the new S2S TRI-HOT range, there are 4 models. Now, I've got 2 of them in my hands today. I have the No.7, I've got the Jailbird Cruiser as well. Now, there's also the Rossi and the standard Jailbird. But the one thing that I really like already is the kind of the black, red, and white finish. Very in keeping with DC Thomson and the Beano. And if you know the Beano, this one right here, the Jailbird Cruiser, looks a little bit like Dennis the Menace, which I'm a big fan of. But straight away, what I like is the alignment lines on the top, but also just the way they both sit behind the golf ball. They both look really nice. Now, there's also straight away not nearly as much shaft lean as what you would have seen previously in the first generation of square-to-square putters, which again, a lot of golfers are going to really fall into this and it's going to fit their eye straight away. So I think there's, between the two of them, I would say maybe 1 degree of shaft lean, but they sit really neutral. They look great on the eye. So let's dive into the tech. In the Jailbird Cruiser, which is probably one of my favorites in terms of visually, you've kind of got that, it's not the same kind of versatile alignment where it's obviously black and white, which you would have seen, but you've got red and black. Again, looks great. Sits behind the ball really nicely. You've got a new kind of crosshair alignment line to make sure you're hitting the putts out of the center of the face. And speaking of face, we also have the brand new AI dual insert. Now, this is still your urethane insert, but it's got a slightly firmer material behind it to give you more consistency in your rolls and in that strike as well, especially if you slightly mishit it across the center. It's going to give you great consistency from distance, but not only that, you've also got a new groove design, which is 19 degrees. It's quite aggressive, so it gets that end-over-end roll straight away. So you're not going to see any skidding, any kind of bobbling. You're going to see a really pure and true roll straight from the get-go. Now, on top of that, you have your square-to-square design, your toe-up balance. A lot of tungsten has been moved forward in this head to give you the ability to have less kind of shaft lean, but move that CG further forward as well. You've also got aluminium and kind of steel body makeup at the back. So it is quite weight heavy kind of forward, but that's what's allowed Odyssey to put that shaft right in the center. Now, the No.7 has the same AI dual insert, the same obviously alignment aid. Again, all the weight is further forward with the majority of the tungsten. 80% of that is right at the front, and then you've got the aluminium and kind of steel kind of makeup on the back. So it is very, like I said, with the Jailbird Cruiser, the weight is very far forward. You have that CG moved further forward to get your true roll. The Cruiser is in your kind of 38 inch, obviously with a longer grip. It's going to act as more of a kind of counterbalance. And at 35, this is going to be more of your kind of traditional length as well. Now, what we don't have here is the new pistol grip, which is a mid-size grip, which Odyssey have gone away and kind of studied the newer grips and the most popular grips on tour, and have come up with a design which is going to give you a little bit more face control and face awareness, so you know exactly where that face is all the way through impact, just helping you keep it squarer all the way through the stroke. Now, enough talk about tech. I want to see how this new forward roll design groove performs on the green. So we're going to do exactly what we did with the best zero torque putters of 2025. 9 putts from 8 feet. Which one got the potential to challenge some of the best putters of 2025? We'll find out. Is one of them going to beat 18 putts in a row? Well, let's head down to the green and find out. All right, so we're down on the putting green. We're going to hit both putters from distance, get a gauge, see which one kind of performs the best, which one I kind of like. I'm going to talk you through kind of each one once I've hit them. So 4 balls each. We're about 40 feet away right now. So yeah, let's give it a hit. Let's see what the new AI dual insert is all about. So the one thing I will say is consistency wise, I mean, I kind of hit one a little low in the face, maybe one a little bit closer to the toe. But you can see the grouping's pretty solid. I'm a little short of the hole, but that's just me not being brave enough to hit it hard enough, essentially. But the feel is great, especially from distance. And you can see the consistency kind of pattern as well is very good, which is exactly what that AI dual insert does, is give you that consistency and especially with the new groove design as well, it's going to give you that roll, which the proof is in the pudding right here. There's something in this, and I absolutely love it. Just hold my last putt from about 40 feet away. I don't know what it is, but for me, the 38-inch in the cruiser in the Jailbird, it just feels so well weighted and balanced that it just makes those longer putts just like really easy to just put a nice kind of long controlled stroke on it. You don't feel like you need to like hit it too hard. I mean, if you kind of look at the grouping there of the other three, they're pretty much hole high, apart from one which is a little bit shorter. The Jailbird Cruiser is it's looking good right now. It's looking very good. Okay, so we tested them from 40 feet, very impressive so far. Now we're at 8 feet. We're gonna hit 9 putts just like what we did in the best zero torque putters of 2025. If you haven't seen that video, make sure you check that out as well. But if I make 9 in a row, I'll keep going until I miss. Chance of that happening, few or far between. Might have been a lucky day. So number 7 up first. So let's give this a go. Okay, so 6 out of 9, not too bad. Time to give the cruiser the limelight. I have a good feeling about this. Okay, so up next we have the Jailbird Cruiser. Incredibly impressive from distance. Let's hope it's just as good from this kind of 8-foot range as well. Oh, I knew it was too good to be true. 7 out of 9 though. I really like this a lot. I think the balance of it's really good. You feel like you can be very confident with it. I know it only holds, I mean, I say only 7 out of 9 from 8 feet. I'm gonna give myself those chances. I'm gonna feel very confident with this in my hand. I really like the shape of the number 7 as well. It's classic Odyssey. Really nice to line up, looks great behind the ball. Obviously, with the more traditional kind of length, on the shorter putts, very solid. On the longer putts, very consistent. For me, if you're taller, I would say, having that extra little bit of length to stand a little bit kind of taller at the ball, so you're not so hunched over it. I just feel like I can just like put a nice smooth stroke on it. So out of the two, I'd be looking at probably and potentially putting this one in play. Just very, very good. The feel off the face, the new groove, the roll, the consistency, just overall, the brand new Odyssey S2S TRI-HOT putters are very, very impressive, and you need to check them out. Now, the standard kind of lengths come in at 499 pounds. The cruiser is going to be 529, so a little bit more expensive, but to be honest, you'll be very, very impressed. If you are looking for more of that kind of counterbalanced setup, this will definitely tick the boxes. But overall, incredibly impressed with their brand new zero torque tri-hot range. Now, if you haven't already, remember to give us a like, give us a sub, and as always, we look forward to seeing you next time.